Okay, right.
All right, we are live with my intro music being a little too loud. Let's go turn that down a little bit. There we go. Hello everyone and welcome to Bob Plays Panzer General. And this will be our first time playing through this in 20 years or so. It's a nice game from the 1990s. And so this is episode 1. Are We the Baddies? Which is sort of from a old comedy sketch, which is also probably really old. So anyway, so we're going to go try this. We're going to try and do a playthrough of all the missions, and we're going to do it live. That way, if I screw up, you can all watch me screw up. So here we are. And let's figure out how to get this game running. So I've got Panzer General Forever, which we will try to play. Yes, we would like to run it as administrator. We'll do Panzer General first, and then we'll do Allied General later. Oh, wow, the old music. Oh, that's all right, we're gonna have to adjust the, oh my goodness, I forgot the music on this thing. All right, yes, we'll just, yeah, we'll just do default. All right, so let's turn down the volume a bit because this is a bit loud. How do we do that? Settings. All right, so let's. Actually, you know what? We can. Come on, sound effects. Actually, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna turn off the music. If it'll let us. I don't know if it's gonna let us turn off the. There we go. So we got rid of the music, and hopefully the sound effects will not be so loud. You know, the music was kind of okay at the time, not great. It was definitely okay. And we will save this game as Poland turn 1. Yeah, that's fine. All right, so here we go. We have our game, and I have no idea how to play this. I haven't played this in so long. So let's go find some like copyright free. Can I get the mouse off the screen here? Come on. There we go. There we go. Let's get some like easy listening stuff maybe going on here. I don't know if that's going to work either. Is my internet screwing up? I have no idea if the internet's behaving itself or not. I guess we'll find out on the playthrough. There we go. So there's some music. It's a little bit louder than I'd like, and there's a lot of lag on this game. I think that whatever emulator is making this work is definitely not super happy. There we go. So that's a better volume, hopefully. Well, there's definitely something not happy about the music. All right, well, we'll just kind of roll with it. I guess I could have some pre-recorded stuff. I was trying to find some copyright-free music. And let's go try reloading. I've got like this YouTube copyright-free thing in the background. There we go. Maybe it'll work now. No, it's just not. It's just not happy. Um, well, I guess it's better than having the annoying Panzer General music. So what do we have here? The music will either sort itself out or it won't. This is kind of my test run to see if I can make an old game from the 90s run on a modern computer. At least I've got a fresh cup of hot tea. So, what do we got here for units? There's a little bit of lag. So we've got a Panzer 35T. It moves. It's movement 5, spotting 3. Okay, initiative. I think the initiative is the order of the attacks. Soft attacks against infantry, or light vehicles. Hard attacks against heavy vehicles. All right, this is all. I kind of remember this a little bit. So this is attacking Poland. We have. Maybe the music will behave now. I don't know how many turns we have. So the music is definitely mad. What happens if I just skip to the... Alright, that's just not working, is it? I guess I could play some music on another computer in another channel or something, or maybe I can overlay it later. Really didn't want to have to do a... I really don't want to have to pre-record these and mess with it later on. And I don't want to listen to Panzer General music, because it's sort of annoying. But this, like, start and stop stuff's not going to fly either. Alright, we're gonna pause you. And that's not going to work out, is it? Alright. So what do we got here? We got these Polish cavalry guys. They're spotting 2, soft attack, hard attack is garbage. And then I guess I can buy some units. So I can buy 4 core units, and the auxiliary are the ones you don't get to keep after the battle. I can get some tank units. I've got 228 prestige, so I can buy kind of anything I want. Get some recon guys, anti-tank, artillery. Alright, so let's figure out what we're going to do here. So I've got to capture these 2 cities in the outline before the end of however many turns we have. And I don't know, turn 1 of 10. So we got 10 turns to get these cities. We get extra stuff for taking these areas. And this guy has a range of 2, so he's not a very good artillery, but we'll upgrade him later. It's a 35T. That's a Panzer 2D, which that has a movement of 6, so that's a good scout. This guy has a movement of 5. That's a, what is this thing? This is a Panzer 1A. These things are basically had like a machine gun on it. I think this Panzer 2 might have had like a 20mm cannon or something. These are all really old light tanks. So if I were to... I can move into areas that I can see and not risk getting ambushed, but if I move into areas I can't see, then I can get screwed. So I think what we're going to do is let's go take out this cavalry guy. And then down here in the lower corner, if you watch down here, that shows my odds, it looks like. So I probably won't lose anybody. He'll probably lose 4 guys. So let's go smack him. That's a really loud sound effect. That was louder than I thought. Let's make that a little softer also. Let's take you down to like here. Alright, there we go. And so he retreated. And he's in the woods now. This guy has a spotting of... He has a spotting of 3. So I can move pretty much anywhere in here, and I really want to see where the enemy's at, and he's not super tough. So I could move you up here and try and smack and get some experience, because getting experience is kind of important. I took a little bit of damage, not the end of the world. Okay, there's artillery. Now, if I remember correctly, if I attack the infantry while artillery's adjacent, the artillery gets to blast the crap out of me first. So that's not going to be a good thing. So I want to get some dudes up around to get that artillery. So we'll send this tank up this way. Now my artillery only has a range of 2. Now this artillery here also has a range of 2. So that's... And you do not have any... Can I put you on a truck? Oh, I do have a truck. Look at that. Alright, so I could try and move him, like, up to here. I probably need to have some screening to make sure that he doesn't get me. So we're gonna move him here, because I can't unmount him afterwards. But this guy, he's gonna get so smacked by that artillery if I'm not careful. All right, we're just gonna run you up to here. But we're not going to attack, because see how I'd lose like 8 guys, so we're not going to do that. We're just going to hang out. And this guy's going to move up. And this guy is going to move up. He can move 3, so I can move up here, and then I can try and jump the artillery next turn. I need to start getting across this river also, and figuring out where people are. And I believe that unmounted infantry can cross into rivers at least. So we're going to start just blitzing across. Now this guy has a truck. Isn't that interesting? And he also has a truck. And he does not. So that's interesting. So these guys have a little bit of mobility. So we're going to start moving these guys along. They're going to be vulnerable in the truck, and I think I want to get these guys across the river and up into some of this stuff. I don't know how much I want to... I guess I could drive him right behind here. So let's get you guys over here. I want to at least start getting across the river to create a beachhead. I'd like to take this guy out, but I think that's really more of a job for my tanks. So I think you guys are going to go down here. If I've got enough to deal with this city. If I can take that artillery. So I think I'm probably okay there. So let's just get these guys across. Alright, so I've got 233 prestige. And I have no idea how my quality is. So if you're watching, if you could make a message if my audio's coming out all right. Let's go type something. Or if you're just watching from your TV and you want to send me a text, that's fine too if you know my number. Alright, so let's figure out... I want to go buy... I'd like to buy a recon. So these recon units, they have a spotting of 4. Max ammo 8, max ammo 9. So these guys have more ammo. This guy has slightly better ground defense. They both cost 60. So This guy has a better soft attack. This guy has a better... This guy has some air defense. They're both wheeled, so it's not great, right? So that's all right. I could also buy... I mean, as far as artillery goes, I just have this crappy artillery. I'm not super worried about that yet. And that's going to be... I don't want to pay for this now and then pay for it later. I have to upgrade. Anti-tank gun, that's no good. I could buy some tanks. I mean, I can get, Panzer III. Panzer 38T is an okay tank. The Panzer II is fast. And that's going to be a good anti-infantry tank, and it's fast. And it's cheap-ish. It's 84. So I could buy a couple of these just to rapidly move. Let's see, Panzer 2D. That also goes 6. This guy's a little bit better against the air. Same spotting and initiative, same soft and hard attack. These guys are going to be slower. This guy has a lousy spotting, although he's pretty tough. My inclination is to get a couple of these. I've got 4 units I can buy. If I get some recon, because being able to recon is really important. I need at least 1 recon guy, so that's 60. I could probably buy like 2 of these recons and 1 tank. Or I could get... Let's purchase 1 of these recons, and I'm going to put him right here on the road to recon up and help with that stuff. And then I have 173. So I could get another recon and a tank, or I can get two of these. This is going to be too much. This is 96. This is going to be 84, so 2 of these would be 168. So I could buy 2 of these. This is just... The only difference is this has a little bit more fuel and a little bit better air defense. 2-3 versus 2-3. So they're basically the same. This has better air defense and a little bit more fuel. I think realistically I'm going to buy 1 of these guys, and I'll buy another recon vehicle, because I really, long term, I'm going to want 2 recons, I think, just to be kind of on the safe side. So we're going to purchase you, and I probably need him to help cross, through all this. I've got some tanks down there. It depends on where I want to really push it. Do I want to try and crush up and over? I think I want to just hurry up and get across the river. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the tank here, and then I'm going to buy 1 more recon guy. And I'm going to put you here. So that's all my money. Now the problem with this strategy is that I'm going to have a lot of difficulty upgrading or repairing guys if they have trouble, but I think this will be okay. Oh, a units panel. I guess everything's moved. That's kind of cool. And then air and ground. All right, so end the turn, and let's see. That worked out pretty well. That worked out pretty well indeed. So, Now, the artillery's hiding back here, and I don't have an easy way of getting to it. So we are going to deploy you down. I can blast 3 of you or 4 of you. We're going to go for this. And that didn't really do much of anything, did it? I could try to move the artillery up, but it's not going to really do much of anything. So I'll just kind of take you over there. I can try and see. So this guy here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's never going to get around to the artillery, no matter what I do. My tank won't be able to get to it. This guy has how much ammo? Do I see his ammo? I think I can see his ammo. He's got plenty of ammo. So I can try and have you march over here and spank him. There we go. There we go. So that's pretty good. So now we can take you over here. Right on. I'm going to take you over here. And then you are going to drive up here. There we go. There we go. That is good. Now, the recon guy, I think I'm just going to take you into the... I could take you into the city, or I can have this guy capture it. Yeah, we'll have you capture. You're already beat up a little bit, so we captured the city. We get some more prestige. Look at that. We're going to have you drive up the road. These guys can drive up roads pretty well. Does it show how much fuel I use? Yeah, so 1... Minus 113. It doesn't... there we go. Movement cost 2. Movement cost 1. Alright, so we're going to drive up here. Oh, there's nobody in that city there. That's kind of nice to know. Alright, so I'm going to guess there's nobody in this river. This guy here has a... If I were to take him out of the vehicle, I can spot a little further. And I can put him back in. So that's a little bit of a trick I just remembered. So I'm going to take my recon guy and drive him over here. And now I can see what's up. My tank can't make it that far. But these infantry guys, he can make it across. So I'm going to take you guys... So what's... Alright, so you have a initiative of 1. Soft attack of 6, hard attack of 2. And you have initiative of 0. And they're both 0 stars. So I should be able to attack first. There we go. That did not work out very well, did it? Not at all. Let's just get you start going across the river. If I were to march, that won't do me a lot of good. So I can drive the tank. Yeah, this wasn't the greatest. That guy might die, but he's just infantry. Will eventually replace all the those infantry guys with tanks. So we're gonna drive you. Can you get further? Not really. I mean, I guess you can a little bit. So we're gonna drive you up here. This tank here, that's a real dilemma. Do I blitz on south? He is a Panzer 35T. He's an okay tank. Or do I want to take him north? I kind of want to clear this area down here first, I think. So I could drive him, but if he gets attacked while he's in the truck, he's going to be pretty darn vulnerable. So I think what we'll do is we're going to take the tank here. Take this guy over here along the road. We're just going to march. And actually, you know, just putting him here and taking him across the river may be the smarter idea. And this guy is definitely going to go over here and just cross the river. So I don't think I need a lot to... I think I've got... These guys can take what's up there. So we're going to march you there. And I'll probably have all these guys swarm across the... the river. Yeah, we'll do that. Alright, so I've got 69 left. I could buy another recon, but I think that's probably no good. By the way, if you're watching, how's my audio? Because I don't know if there's any good or not. I tried getting some background music, but the game is really lagging out my computer, so I don't know if this stream is coming out very well or not. This is why it's kind of our test initially. And I had to do some weird video stuff just to make this thing even happen. So let's go check and see what we can buy again real quick. So it's artillery. Yeah, that's too much. Anti-tank gun, I really don't... This is really more for defense, and it's not... I think the anti-tank initiative only works if you're defending against something. I think. The recon, the tanks... I mean, I could get one of these little Panzer 1s, but they're not. These are just pocket tanks. They're not really... I really like these Panzer 2Ds. I think I'm going to save get another one of those. So, and I only have one more unit, one more core unit I can buy right here until some of my guys die. So anything that you buy beyond your core, you end up losing. Plus, I don't think I have any more spots. So, I guess this is what we got. There we go. They didn't attack me. That was interesting. That was very interesting. So there's nobody in the city, so we're just going to grab it. Yoink! And there we go. We got plenty of prestige now. And there's nobody in this city either, which I could take it with the tank or with the recon. I think recon can take this. Now this tank could really just roll through and cause trouble, but the problem is I don't know if they have any artillery behind him. So if I go here with the recon and capture it, 1, 2, 3, 4, I'll be able to see if there's artillery over here, but I won't be able to see over there. So, or I could take it with, so you've got a soft attack of 2 and hard attack of 1. You're 3, 3, so you've got initiative of 6, and you've got initiative of 2, which is still better than whatever this guy has. He's got initiative of garbage. So, alright, here we go. We're going to have you take that. We're going to have you go over here. Oh, wow, he just kicked the snot out of him, didn't he? Look at that. And we can see all this now. So we're going to drive you up to here and finish you off. There we go. That's where it's at, baby. Alright, so now we've got this guy isolated. What I'd like to do is I'd like to get this tank up around behind him. And probably have you go over here to finish him off. I guess not. I could have the recon finish him, which from here, he'd 1, 2, 3. He won't be able to see anything new. I don't think that guy has any... I really need to be able to spot what's going on here. He's got a spotting of 2. So even if I were to march up here, I won't really see much of anything. But maybe it'll get me an idea. Alright, so he's got some guys here. So this guy has a movement of 5. So you can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he could move up to there and attack. And he has about the same soft attack as the recon guy does. So, alright, we're going to take the recon guy here. Oh, I can't get the tank far enough up. 1, 2... Oh, because I'm using 2 to cross the river. Because I have to go here and then over. Yeah, because I misplaced with the road. I see. Alright. So we're going to go here. This guy's just going to walk into the river. He's going to drive behind these dudes. I mean, I could just walk right here, and that might actually be a more advantageous position. Yeah, we're gonna do that. All right. So now I've got to figure out these guys here. There's not really any point in me buffing them up, with the infantry, because I think what I really want to do is I want to buy another tank. I'm gonna go buy me another. I mean, I'd like more artillery for later on, because that's going to be necessary. But I don't want to buy this crappy range 2 artillery and then have to go buy range 3 artillery later. And the range 2 artillery is not super useful. So I think what I'll do is I'm going to buy a tank. I'm going to buy a Panzer 2D because I want the speed, because this will be useful. And I will put you there. Now this is all of my guys. I don't have any more core units that I can buy. So these guys here, we're just going to... We're just going to march them up, and I think with this artillery, I'm going to bring them up here, and we're going to siege the city. I'll use the artillery on this city, and then I'll bring it down. I think that's my plan, because this is kind of messy here. So I'll take you up this way. All right. And I could always get rid of one of these infantry guys and replace them. Or I could just throw them away trying to blast through the cities. But I think this will be okay for now. Alright, here we go. Next turn. 7 turns remaining. I guess they're not doing much of anything. So the next thing I really need is I need information. Now I know that this guy is unsupported by artillery. So I can go and spank him. Let's see here. This is a Panzer 35T, and that is the 2D. So the 35T is a little bit stouter. So we're going to have you go up here and smack him. That's, recon go here. There's nobody back behind any of this. So We can start circling around the 2D. I don't think I want to attack him in the city, because that's going to be... He's entrenched to 6, and I think that gives him a higher initiative and some bonuses, so we don't want to do that. I could beat on some of these guys, but I think that might be best left to my infantry, since he's in the open. What's his initiative? He has an initiative of 1, and so maybe I do want to go beat him down like this. If I were to take you, that'd probably be all right. Yeah, we're just gonna. Yeah, we'll start driving you up there. I don't want to attack into that. And the problem is I really don't want these guys doing much of anything either. I'm going to take you up here. I want this recon to drive over here to the edge and see what I can do. Wow, that's a lot of stuff. Look at all that stuff. That's gonna be a problem. Yes, it is. What city is that? Can I tell? That's Callus, and that's Breslau. No, I don't know what that city is. Lodz? I'm not familiar with these cities. I'm not very good at Polish geography. So that's a lot of anti-tank guns. This is gonna be a real pain in the butt. I'm glad I brought my artillery up this way. So these artilleries have a range of 2. Ooh, that's gonna be a tough nut to crack. How am I gonna do that? I really need to knock out these artillery. I don't have any air power, which sucks. And I don't want these guys just to smash through my tanks by being adjacent, but I need to get my artillery up to where I can start working on some of these. And this tank here, he's got a movement of 6. I mean, that's a fast tank. That's one of those little Polish tiny tanks. I don't know how I'm going to crack that nut. I mean, I guess I just put my artillery here and just start grinding through, but I got 7 turns to grind through a lot of dudes. This guy isn't supported by artillery, but that guy is. So maybe I put him here, and alright, so what we're going to do, and hopefully I don't regret this, is I need a tougher tank. What tank is this? This is a 2D. I mean, if I put him here, he's only going to have to get hit by 1 artillery piece, and he just has to hold and defend. He'll probably get smacked around some. But I think these guys have a lower initiative when they're attacking. He's got... Man, it's not gonna be great for me. What I could do is I could move them here and then move forward once I think that's what I'm going to have to do. Because how much ammo do you have? You got 8 ammo. Alright, so here's the plan. It's going to take a turn longer, and I don't like that because I have 7 turns. So if I it was a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, I've got enough time to do it. So, all right. I'm going to put you here. I'm going to put you up here and see if I can bait you into shooting at him. I'm going to put you here. I'm not looking forward to any of that stuff. And I really do need another artillery gun down here somewhere. But I don't have enough money to buy it. Alright, let's just start getting these guys up here. And I think I need to get these tanks around behind to do their business. I really don't want the infantry in the open. That's more of a tank's job. I could go up here and try and start wrecking some of these things. I think I've got enough for down here. It's going to be a little touchy. This guy is going to try and work his way through to take that. Before anybody grabs it. I think you're going to work your way up here. So I can always double back and try and cross the river, do something spicy. I'm going to go here. Alright, I think that's all my guys. Alright, let's... There we go. Now they have an artillery over here, but I'm not super worried about that. Because you are in a good spot to walk up here. Oh, I can go up here and... I could take this town. That might almost be the better idea. But no, I think I need to punish this artillery. I could grab the town there. But no, I think go right here behind the artillery. And that was anticlimactic. You're gonna go here. Is that a range 2? Yeah, it's a range 2. Alright, so you're gonna head up here. You're gonna go here. There's not really... Really don't want to put this guy in a position to get shot at by artillery. Not voluntarily, at least. So, how are we going to do this? I can have, but you're getting supported by that artillery there, so that's going to be awful. A whole lot of this stuff's just going to be awful. So we're going to have you march up to here. That's going to be a slaughter fest. We'll have you march up to here. And get that. And then we're going to have you march up to here. Really don't want to be susceptible to the artillery. But I may not have much of a choice. Because what's your soft attack? Your soft attack's 11. That's not great. So I'll stay over here. And... I could try to get him behind. If I go here, then 1, 2, 3... 4, 5, and then 2, 4, 6 the next turn. I mean, I could try and get him around behind there. Because I don't think he's not going to do a lot of good up there. I think I've got to get around, hit this artillery, and then kind of munch through these guys, and then or come across the river. But this is getting across all this is going to be a mess also. This is all, they've got a pretty good defensive position there. It's going to be uncomfortable. So and I really don't want I mean, I have too many infantry anyway. If I lose a couple infantry, it's not the end of the world. I'm going to have you go here. I'm going to have... This is a 2D, which I can... Oh, crap. I can have you drive over here and hit that artillery. That might be interesting. But he'll have the other artillery hitting him also, which I don't think... I guess we'll try it. I guess it worked. Alright, so what we're going to do with you is I can't get you, squeeze you through there. You've got an okay defense, so I'm going to park you here. And we're not going to attack because I just get slaughtered. I'm going to have you dismount and move up to cover these guys. There we go. So that'll protect this front line, and I'll just start working my way in. This recon unit, this is going to be sort of a pain. I think that these tanks, the fastest way is going to be to go around the backside. I think I have to come up here and go around behind. So we're going to drive you there. I'm going to have the recon unit. These are relatively cheap anyway. And these guys are infantry are better in cover. So I'll have the recon guy just go right here and just sit. You're going to just go there and sit. And I think I'm going to have you start walking up this way, because then I can start pounding and swapping out the other guys. Alright, that's the best we got. I think this is a tough situation. I should have the advantage. Wait, what hasn't moved yet? Oh, this guy. There's not a lot I can do with him up here. So, there really isn't. And he's not going to be any good at dealing with any of these guys, unless I try to drive through and hit. Maybe I can start hitting some of that artillery there. Alright, let's... next unit. Do I have a next unit? Oh, him. I could do some elite replacements. I don't know how much that's going to cost. So 10 prestige to get 2... No, it's not worth it. I can start going into the river, but that's going to be troublesome. So I think really all he can really do is just sit there and wait to get swapped out. I mean, I could try to cross, which I think I'll get spanked by these guys. I mean, maybe it won't be the end of the world. And I could come down and try and hit the artillery from there if I survive. Yeah, we'll do that. Alright, here we go. Alright, so that didn't work out very well for him. But not the absolute worst thing. So I could... That's not going to really do very much. Alright, let's go and hit you. And I should have waited till I can move forward, but that's okay. We're going to hit you and back up. Oh, we made an opening. Alright. I'm not quite sure how I'm going to exploit this. I really should have waited on the artillery to hit and then move forward, but you have how much? You got 7 ammo. You got a lot of ammo. Doesn't have a lot of ammunition left himself. He'll take a lot of fire, but I can try and push the advantage through. Let's try it. Alright. Alright. Now I wonder something. If this artillery has already fired... No, I don't like that so much. Alright. Alright, so let's hit you. And there's no easy way to come up behind. I mean, I can go 1, 2, 3, 4. That's probably how we're going to have to do it. It'd be turn 7, 8, 9. This is going to be kind of rough, but okay. Well, that was kind of impressive, actually. That was actually really impressive. Yeah, we're gonna push him. And then we'll just start heading towards that. I'm gonna have you guys go here and hit him in the water. There we go. So What am I going to do with the last of these guys? Because this is sort of the tricky situation here. I mean, this I'll be able to clean up. That's no problem. I really need another artillery. If I were to get something like this, it'd be 144. I think I really need it. Now, if I were to, that'd use up all my prestige. I don't know if I have to buy it down there. If I've owned this one long enough that I could buy it up here. I might be able to buy it up here. If I could get it here, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's going to be a little bit tight. All right, let's do it. Because that has a what's the toad movement? 6 half track, 8 wheel. So this is going to be better on on the rougher ground. It's a little more defensible. I think we're going to purchase this one. Alright, we can get it up here. So if I buy it here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah, so we're going to buy it right here. Alright. Alrighty, so so this last little bit's the tricky part. That's not going to go well if I attack that. I can move these guys up. He's going to get spanked if he goes there. That's the problem. If I go up here, I'm still going to get kind of spanked. It's not really a great... None of this is really a great spot for me. And he's going to get smacked by this artillery if he stays put. So there's not really a good answer. And the problem is these anti-tank guns are cheap. They can always just buy more of them. But if I stay in the open, the artillery's just gonna get me. And it's gonna take me a little bit to get around and start pounding them. So I think the best thing to do is we're just going to march you up here, and we're just going to stay put. And if I were to get regular replacements, only 1 prestige. Yeah, we're just going to do regular replacements on you. And what else? What other units do we have? We have this guy here, which I can't supply him because I'm not anywhere worth supplying. So there's not a whole lot I can do there other than just stay put. So I think this is it. I think that's what I have to do. All right. Yep. Oh, nice. He moved the little tank out of the city. All right. All right, now we got some options. Now we got us some options. Crap, he reinforced that unit, which is not what I wanted. But that's okay. It's a 2D. Let's see. This one has the soft attack of 2. And this guy has a soft attack of 3. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have... We're just going to start pounding through these guys. I'm gonna grab that. And I could take you up to here and try and cross into all this stuff. Which may be what I have to do, try and surround all this and try and jump it. I'm not looking forward to that. This will be helpful in killing this artillery, but I think probably taking up here and just trying to cross the river en masse is the best thing to do. And then I think you jump in him. Alright, so I think if we have you drive over to here. Alright, so that's okay. So that it's not great. He's got 3, he's got 5, so we're running him out of ammo, which is not quite how I wanted to do it. That's going to be kind of a rough attack. I really want to be able to get this guy in closer, start grinding on his artillery units, but I'm running into some problems with them reinforcing all this stuff. I really need to take him across the river. This would be 6 fuel cost. Yeah, get you across the river. I've got the city, so even if I can't kill these guys, I've got the key capture point. Now this guy, he's going to be a bit of a problem if he gets away. So I'm not quite sure how I want to do that. If this guy gets exposed to... If he gets exposed to artillery fire, I'm done for, is the problem. That is the quintessential problem. So this tank here, he's got ground defensive 6. He's not very tough. These guys have a bigger gun, so I could kill him with tanks. I could drive him up to here. Although probably having these guys down here just grinding through, and I'll use the... That's just going to be an awful idea right there. I could run him down to block this guy, which I don't particularly want to do. I mean, he's not very useful. Being in artillery range is just not fun for any of these guys. And I don't want to let you come up here and reinforce. I really need to block you in. So what I might do is I might just have you go down here and just hit him. Because he's going to run out of ammo. So he's out of ammo, so he can't support them anymore, which is at least something. I kill 0 or 2, so I guess we're gonna go for just killing you. You're down to 2 ammo. I don't want to move in because then this guy's gonna nail me. I could have... I mean, I could sacrifice this guy, but I really don't want to do that either. This is sort of that tough... I mean, I don't need this many infantry, though, because eventually I'm just going to want a couple infantry. I'm going to want some air troopers and some engineering units is basically what I'm going to want. So I've got, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 guys, which eventually I'll need probably like 3 airborne and 2 engineers. So I could lose one of these infantry, and it's not the end of the world. So I could take this guy up here and use him to just start grinding through next turn, which is probably what I have to do. Because coming in from the north is going to be easier than coming through these guys to the south, so... we'll do that. If I were to regular replace them, I get 7 prestige down to get taken back up to full, which I need to do. This guy, he would just get slaughtered. So there's nothing really he can do other than just sit there and pray. And that's the only guy I've got. I could buy guys, but I don't have any money. So, because artillery's expensive, so this is what we got. So fortunately, they attacked out of order. They attacked out of sequence, and that really helped me out. So, you have 1 ammo because you've resupplied a little bit. Let's go munch on you a little bit. Go take the city. You guys will just take care of that. And you can just stay put. Alright, so that's the important stuff that I had to do there. These guys, I mean, I could start pounding on them. Which might be worth doing to try and jump this guy. You know, I could do something like that. This infantry's probably not going to do too much, but I don't want to leave the city vulnerable. I could... He's got heart attack of 1. So neither of these guys are very good. I could just start pounding on these guys, which is probably what I'm going to do. I'm just going to start... I'm just going to start doing that. Start doing that. This way, this guy's boxed in the river. If he steps into the river, I jump him. He's kind of boxed in. Alright, so now we've got our guys kind of working on. He's got 1 ammo, he's got 5. So what I want to do is I want to have this guy, and I have 2 ammo. So I want to take this guy and hit him. And we're going to, because he has no ammo left, so we're going to fall him back over here, out of the way. So he has no ammo, so this guy here, how much ammo do you have? You've got 1 ammo left. So we can start, we're going to start just rolling our way. We're going to start rolling our way up. And we're going to attack like this to use up ammo. And you guys are going to GTFO. You're going to get out of there a lot. So this guy has no ammo, he has no ammo. So now it's hunting season. So I want to surround these guys and make sure they can't rearm. Now this guy still has 5 ammo left, so that's going to be a little bit of a problem. He can make it through, and we're going to jump this guy. We're going to have you go up into, this is a 2D, yeah, so we're going to have you go up into here. And also, actually we'll save him for last. We're going to have, because you're out of ammo, alright, so we're going to have you go up to here. And we're going to have you, because you still have some ammo left. We're just going to work on that. Alright. So I've got 105. He has no experience, so it doesn't matter if we do much of anything. So I can just give him regular. I can buff him. That way he's not going to have to worry. I really hate... Is there a way to unit info this guy? Where does it actually say his experience? I don't think there's any way to actually tell for sure. I thought there was a way you could tell, but maybe not. Alright, so I've got this tank that I could take across the river and then swarm in, which is probably what I need to do. These guys just have to hold, so killing these off is just bonus, but it's not necessary. I mean, I could smash that guy, but no, we're going to take him. This is a 2D, so we're going to take him across the river, and we'll do bad things to these people a little bit later. Alright. You... I've got 98 prestige. If I were to buy something, I've got no units available, which is unfortunate. Alright. Because I could buy a tank, but I have no units available. So I'm going to need this guy to do some work for me. So I've got 5 ammo. He's got 2. I could start walking up here and munching on this tank, Or I could reinforce and play it safe, which is what I think I'm gonna do. So, but we're just gonna do regular replacements. Alright, I think this is pretty good. So we're gonna end the turn. Next is turn 9. So here's the problem. I am running out of time. I have to make this work. So you have no ammo, you have 2 ammo, you have 3 ammo. So I have to start killing dudes. Shit, I can't get into position. Alright, I guess I'm gonna take it. Oh, you're out of ammo, aren't you? Alright, and I can't supply him either. Alright, so what are we gonna do? So we can hit you, or hit you. That's not really doing much good. So you have 2 ammo and he has 3. So this is going to be... These guys are going to get kind of broken up on anyway. So... We're going to have to just sort of grind through this stuff. I think that you're in a good spot, so you're just going to just pound it. Nice. And you've got 2 ammo left, so I could reinforce him. I mean, if I were to go in here, I'd lose a guy. Fuel 13, ammo 2. Alright, so what I can do is I'm going to try and hit you like this. There we go. And I'm going to go down here. I really don't want to go there because I'll get jumped. I want to go here. He's out of ammo, but I need to kind of swarm him to make sure he doesn't do anything else. I still can't do anything with this guy. He's just stuck. So maybe I can use him to take the city. Alright, here we go. So we're going to... Let's just kill you off. Now this tank, I can't get there fast enough to do any good. So I'll drive up here and hit you. There we go. We got a little more prestige. So this is turn 9. So even if I buy something... I mean, I could always... I mean, I think the prestige carries forward, so I could always buy something if I have to. How are we going to do this? Because this is kind of tight. The hard part of the game is not winning the battles. It's winning the battles on time, apparently. I forgot how tight of a time frame they gave you. So I'm out of ammo. I have to get this guy ground down. This guy has 2 shots left and only 5 guys, so I could reinforce him. he has no ammo left. So what I could do is I could march up here and spank him. This guy has 5 ammo, so he's doing okay. I could... I'm going to walk over here. There we go. Then you... I'm going to put you here. Maybe not the best thing in the world. And what I'd like to do with him, I really ought to just elite unit him. That way I can come in and smash this next turn. Because if I kill him now and don't make it in, then I'll have some problems. On the other hand, if I were to elite unit him, that would be 40 prestige, which is a lot. Or I could sacrifice one of my guys. Or I could upgrade. If I were to upgrade the unit, I could upgrade him into bridging engineers, but I don't have enough money for that. Or pioneer infantry. No, I don't have... These bridging engineers is what I really want. I need like one of these guys, but that's 240. I don't have the money for that. These guys have a truck. I really don't want to disband any of these guys to buy another tank. I've got okay tanks. So probably... Because the artillery is going to do the work to clean this out. The only question is, is this guy going to do me a naughty when I try to come in? I've got enough guys that can jump him that I think I'm all right. So we're going to do that. That's pretty solid. Now, this tank has a movement of... What's your movement? He's got a movement of 6. 2, 3, 4, 5. He can't get anywhere that's going to cause me trouble. He might try to go after this guy. Realistically, I don't want to spend all the money to upgrade him. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to park you over like here. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll just park you. There we go. That way you can't get to me. And just in case there's trouble, I will move you across into the... in case I have to come up. And I think we are all in... we're all in pretty good shape. This guy is unfortunately just stuck there. I can't resupply him. So, well, that's it. I'm just going to hang out. Alrighty, so this worked out just swimmingly. I cannot dismount the unit. Oh, that's interesting. Alright, well, I'm going to have you blast the artillery. That apparently didn't do anything. I guess I'm going to have you... you're out of ammo. Can you do anything? You are... That didn't do anything, so we'll fall you back. I think that we're going to try and kill off this guy. There we go. We'll just kill him that way. And some last minute experience points. And I don't want to push it too hard because I want to make sure that, so you are going to go and kill him just to make sure. And then you guys, I don't want to take any other risks, so you guys are going to march into here. There we go. Alright, so yeah, we'll end the turn. Alright, congratulations on completing our mission. We won the fight. Alright. That was actually tougher than I thought it would be. It took me an hour and a half to beat that little mission. Holy crap, that's a lot harder than I thought it would be. I thought this was going to be easy. Shows how bad it is that I haven't played in forever. You know, the problem is I really want to have some nice background music that's not the game's annoying music, but when I try to play the background music that I have... Oh, now it's working. Ha! Now my background music's working. Alright, whatever. Alright, so my next assignment is to take Warsaw and several nearby Polish cities, no later than September 30th. Alright, right on. Alright, so what I want to do is I want to save this game. And what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to go wrap this up. I'm going to go take a break. And then I will do Poland as an episode 2 here in a little bit. Now that for some reason my background music's actually working. I don't know if the background music's too loud or not, but I can always turn down if I can get out of, there we go. So maybe we can crank down that a little bit. Try that for next time. Alright, so guys, I'm going to take a quick break. I'm going to go grab something to eat, and I will be back in a little bit. And then I will probably try the next one. Alright, I'll see you guys in a little while. Goodbye.